Okay, welcome back, Chris here, and in this video I'm going to walk you through how the free coin system works and exactly what the opportunity actually is. And so you're essentially about to make money from the bleeding edge in April 2022, and the way you're going to do that is by helping get the word out about NFTs and making commissions in the form of Bitcoin in the process. Now the good news is that this is a very simple and very low competition method which we recently stumbled upon. What we're going to do is get easy free traffic and then convert that free traffic into free Bitcoins. Also, the process can be done in just a few minutes per day. And this is all possible because of 4 advantages that we have going into April 2022 with NFTs and with Bitcoins. So the first thing, the first advantage, the first benefit is that NFTs are absolutely huge. And this is a key reason that this method works because there's just so much money sloshing around this marketplace. In fact, there's currently $130 million per day being traded in Bitcoins. And just to give some context, ClickBank generates around $300 million per year. And they're a private company. They don't, release the up-to-date data, but the last time that they did, it was around $300 million. So NFTs are generating in the space of one day about half of the entire revenue for ClickBank for the entire year, okay? So there's just so much money being traded here that even if we can take an infinitesimal slice, we can do very, very well. Secondly, that cash is spread across a huge long tail of NFTs. So it's not like there's just a handful of big NFTs that make all the money. There are definitely some huge NFTs that generate 8 or even 9 figures in annual trades. But predominantly, all of this cash is on the long tail. And in fact, there's hundreds of new NFTs and new collections launching every single day. And then for each of these NFT collections that are launching, there are dozens of low competition keywords. And essentially what we're going to do is rank for these keywords and convert those rankings into free Bitcoin. And we can also, as a bonus, promote these NFT collections to any existing social media or customer list that we have and bring in new people into the NFT community and also generate commissions in the form of Bitcoin in that way. So it's a combination of this specific opportunity with the fact that NFTs are so huge that's going to allow us to actually dive in and get started. What precisely is the free coin opportunity? Well, in the old days, and I've put old days here really, I'm talking sort of 2009 to 2000 and sort of 21 really. There are crypto coins, and of course there still are. Bitcoin, and Ethereum, and Solana, and all these other coins. They're going to be around for a very long time, if not forever. But for that kind of golden period from around 2000 and sort of 9 to 2021, the crypto community and specifically the cryptocurrencies, the market cap, the size of them, grew hugely. So it basically grew from literally $0 in 2009 to $1.7 trillion in the space of 12 years. And many people who stumbled onto this space, and a lot of them, I know some of them, they did just literally stumble into it, buy a few coins kind of early on, and made millions just by being there. There are actually stories of people who I know who, I used to sort of know tangentially through friends back in like 2010 to 2011. They bought a few Bitcoins and, now they're sitting on like 7 or even 8 figures in cash just because of that one move, okay? And so that kind of trend has already happened. But now the new kid on the block is NFTs. And this is relatively early in terms of where it is in the landscape and where it can grow to be. So last year in 2021, NFTs suddenly entered the mainstream, and they actually grew at over 21,000% in the space of just a single year. If you've seen the news, you'll know that Beeple's NFT sold for over $60 million. Collections themselves are valued at as much as $3 billion for just literally a collection of simple pixels, basically. And there's over 10,000 NFTs launching every week at the time of recording this video in April 2022, and that continues to grow. And so long story short, it's a huge opportunity that's spread across many different collections and coins. So these collections are bought and sold not just in Bitcoin, but in Ethereum, in Solana, and in various other coins And so there's just so many different ways to make money with this that it's just really, really exciting. It's huge and it's already continuing to grow. But what really we want to focus on is the long tail. So there are some very huge collections, some very established collections, such as CryptoPunks, which are already worth billions and billions of dollars. But what we want to do is to focus on the long tail, the kind of lower competition, smaller, and I say smaller, we're still talking millions, even tens of millions of dollars that these collections are making when they mint, when they actually launch. But we're going to focus on kind of the smaller side, the longer tail of the marketplace, because there are thousands of new NFT collections added every single week. And each of these NFT collections is, as the word collection suggests, a collection of individual NFTs, typically from between 100 up to sort of 10,000 is kind of the general upper limit. And most of them, like 2,222, 3,333, 6,666, those kinds of numbers. And so there's a ton of collections, and within those, a ton of NFTs. Long story short, there are literally millions of NFTs that are minted and traded across various crypto coins every single week. And consequently, because there are so many of these NFT collections and so many different NFTs within each collection, really no one has a chance to keep up. And I say this as someone who approaches things from a software development point of view a lot of the time. When I first entered the landscape, I was like, right, okay, I'm going to try and get a lay for the land and build a software which will go out and crawl all of these NFTs, give me the data, and that's how I'll make money. And when I actually saw how big and how diverse it was, I realized why people are making money in this space, because no one has access to all of the information. No one has perfect information. And when that happens, there's always going to be opportunities for people, average people, to actually make money with this. And it's not just new collections as well, by the way. There are old collections, established kind of OG collections, as they're called, that are making a lot of money as well. And that's just on OpenSea. If you go over to OpenSea and you look at current sales, then you'll see that there's literally thousands and thousands of dollars. It's like a live feed. You can see thousands of dollars being traded. And that's just one site. You add in others, it's going to be tens of thousands of dollars being traded across NFTs every single minute for old, established, minted, previously launched collections. Adding the new ones, and the possibilities are endless. So how specifically can we take advantage? Well, essentially all of these NFTs have people searching for them. Just like people go to Google and they search for a product review about the latest ClickBank or Warrior Plus launch, in the same way, people, before they take the plunge and before they even get involved in NFTs, always will go and do a bit of due diligence. And in the process, they will then click through and potentially purchase through our affiliate link. And that's kind of the core nuts and bolts of it. And many of the people searching are not just advanced people, but a lot of them are complete beginners, which is why they go into Google to search as opposed to going to a Discord channel or going to a specific NFT secondary marketplace to find. So a lot of the Google searches are done by beginners. And these guys haven't yet opened a trading account or spent any money. So they've not got a wallet, they've not actually invested any money. And really, they just need a final prod to convert and actually start spending. And then they'll continue to spend. And many of them will make money with NFTs because it is growing. And of course, if they do that, they'll spend more and more, and we will make commissions on the back end from those purchases. Secondly, there's not just a chance to make money from these searches, but there's also very, very low competition. And what this means is that we can rank very highly and get free Google traffic for a lot of these long tail variations with very little work. And specifically what we're going to do is we're going to make commissions with Binance, which is one of the most established crypto sites. They have an affiliate program which will actually pay us when people start spending money in the NFT space. Now, all of this entire process, everything that I've just described, is done automatically with one app, which is the FreeCoin app. And in the next video, I'm going to dive in and explain a little bit more about how this opportunity works. And then we're going to actually dive in and look at the software. So thanks again for being a FreeCoin member. Cheers.